if you don't work out, you're gonna die. This thing costs less than a Chave Freedom Power light. One light, this whole thing. That's how much it cost. This was the same price as one of my DJ lights, so it was important for me to invest in that because some of you guys followed me for a long time, know that I've been going through a lot of crap, a lot of stuff, and my health declined really fast. It declined so fast that all right, my little rock stars, so this is the Fitness Gear Pro half rack. Okay, so here we are. It's the second day. I actually finished up some other things I had to do, and I also could not start putting this together. I was actually looking at my platform, how it hangs over just a hair, and it hangs over just a hair. It's literally 1 inch and 1 inch here, and then 1 inch over 1 inch there. So it's 1 inch, 1 inch. I was considering trimming some extra wood and putting it around, but all that broken up pieces of wood would actually make it more unstable, and I wanted to keep it as stable as possible. So what I did is I used the flat surface side. I took off the guard or the little rubber bumper underneath at the bottom. Taking this off actually made it more stable, because leaving it on, this actually goes right underneath the center there, and leaving that on actually made it more wobbly. So I took it off so that way it fits into the groove here and also on the other side, and it actually makes it more stable. So I also needed to go get this piece right here, the 17 size 17 to screw in these bad boys, and then I also got an extra little vice grip to hold them, and then afterwards I found my wrench, but too bad I already got this for like $3, so it didn't kill me or anything. But so here we are so far, and I had to kind of pull it away just enough so the bar I can get the weight onto the bar over here on this side, so I gave myself a little bit of room here. And then also I had to pull it just enough away back here so when the plates actually are racked here, they don't bump on the wall. So this is how far we are so far, and I'll show you on the next clip. This thing costs less than a Chave Freedom Power light. One light, this whole thing. That's how much it cost. So instead of buying one Chave Freedom Power light, I bought this. What's going on, my little rock stars? I hope you guys are doing great out there. I'm actually getting a little bit sick, kind of been coming and going. I think it's because I've really been working my body this week and just really like exercising. I haven't missed a day. Like I said, I was gonna put in this corner right here my some fitness equipment, and there it is. So I wanted to introduce you to what I said I was gonna do. It's called the Fitness Gear Pro half rack, or the Fitness Gear Pro HR 500 half rack 500. Okay, and there is a full rack. This one is the half rack. Don't mind the shadowing. I've turned on some lighting here so you guys can get a better view. Just kind of give you an overlook. So like I said, I built the floor. I have a nice half-inch piece of wood, nice piece of wood in the bottom there. Put some horse stall mat on top, which is nice and comfy. Allows the weights to be kind of cushioned a little bit as they fall down. If you missed my other video, I did a little open box of the Power Block Classic 50s. I'll put the link in the description below, and then on that one I'll put the link of this video below. But so I only had enough room as I was moving around. The reason why I got this here is I was moving around and I was kind of going through a really tough time in my life. I had to sell my weights. I sold the Bowflex Select Tech dumbbells, which I never liked because they were just too bulky. They were too wide and they were too long. And I always told myself, if I had the choice, I would probably got the Power Block. Now the Select Tech dumbbells look better, but they're just way too wide and too long, and it impedes in too much of my movements. All I had was these dumbbells right here, the 15s and 20s, for the longest time because I had to move, and you know, some of you guys know my situation, and I was dealing with a tough time. But I looked and looked and looked online for the longest time at the Fitness Gear Pro half rack, and I always wanted this particular one. The reason is it fits perfectly in this corner, and also the price of one Chave Freedom Par light, one DJ light, this is the price of one light. So I said, why not I not invest in one light and invest into my health? This whole thing right here is the price of one DJ light. So I mean, it's really not a lot to invest in, guys. It's really not a lot. I highly recommend it. Here's some really good points about it, and I'll tell you maybe some not good points about the whole thing. We'll start from the top. The hand grips, you have two inside. You want to get dead center of your back, and then two a little bit shoulder width apart. And then depending on how wide your shoulders are, this is actually wide enough for me, the outside ones. They do have another one here. I didn't want to go too wide because then it's kind of like using just your arms and not your back. And then they have the regular pull-ups, and this right here on these holes, this fits perfect to my shoulders. So here you are. If you see, I'm not the widest, but it's not the smallest either, and they fit perfectly. So it's nice to have two different selections of hand grips, and then also the outside ones, the regular grip. And then I have a little space in here too if I want to do underneath hand grips as well too. I like the fact that these are the shortest ceilings I've ever lived in a house or an apartment, and the height of this rack allows me to get all the way up there, get a full pull up without hitting my head. I have plenty of headroom up there, so which is really cool. Moving over to the selection of where your safety guards are going to be. These are your safety guards. I moved them over to this side just to kind of get them out of the way because I have the couch on this side, and that way I don't bump into it. So while I'm working out, I do move this over, but these are the safety guards it came with. This will allow me to throw it on the way if I go too heavy, if I'm doing some bench or if I'm doing some squats. And it does have the J hooks as well too on both sides, and they fit in nice and snug, both the J hooks and the safety guards, which are great. I love the fact that it's two, so you have your small ones, and you can adjust it to fit for incline bench or flat bench or decline, whatever, and squats. Also, it's 28 holes, all within an inch apart of each other, which is great. All the way down, very low, just past the knees. So this is really good that it has a full selection going all the way up, full 28 holes, all within an inch, so you can dial in if just an inch away. If your chest is so much far away, or shoulders, or your squat goes so much lower, and you could dial into that exact range of motion. Love it. Moving right along, the stability is great because they have these plates here to keep the legs on there. They have two right here in the back, two in the back, two here in the midsection, two in the midsection. You do have an arch on both sides, an arch here again on this side, which goes to the midsection beam. This is your main beam here, and what that's for is to keep the main beam stable when you're doing pull-ups, also to hang weights. And it has three pins to hang your weights on this side, and you have three on this side, 1, 2, and 3. And it's plenty. The back part does not get in the way. It actually scoots out just a little bit, so it has a curve, and it does not get in the way of any workouts. I'll talk about the bench, which is actually just behind me. You see it right here. I'll talk about the bench on another video, but this was just right. The platform I told you on the other video, the platform goes 6 feet by 4 feet, and I positioned it this entire half rack based on the width of the bar, the length of the bar. Here's the bar that came with the weights. Again, this entire rack was less than one of my DJ lights. So I invested into my health, my fitness, rather than just one light, replacing one light. So I recommend you guys doing that too for your DJs out there. You have a little bit more space on this side because once I rest the bar on where it's supposed to be, lined to the midsection of the floor, the bar I have at least 6 to 8 inches away, which is actually right to the bottom where you see the edge of the wood there. I have plenty of space to slip in my weights, rack them, and pull them back out. And that way, if I lean over about 6 to 8 inches, I'm not going to hit this window or the wall or anything like that. I have the bar sitting up there right now with a towel in the corner. I think I might build something right here or right here. I'm not really sure, to kind of put it in there. That's pretty much it, guys. This video is 10 minutes now. I just want to talk to you again. This was the same price as one of my DJ lights, so it was important for me to invest in that because some of you guys followed me for a long time and know that I've been going through a lot of crap, a lot of stuff, and my health declined really fast. It declined so fast that the doctors even said the lifestyle change, something's gonna happen with you, this, that, and that was never me before. I can do 5Ks for warm-ups, easy 5K for warm-ups. You know, I did small little obstacle course racing. I mean, it was like it was a ritual. It was like breathing to wake up in the morning, go to the gym and work out for me. It was like same as breathing. I had to do it. There was like, that's how important it was for me, and I let all that stuff go. And I know that there's a lot of DJs out there that are incredible at what they do, but they're letting themselves go. And even if you just improved your health a little bit, just a little bit, that would make a huge difference. I encourage you, please, I encourage you to get in the gym, work out. You know, I'm getting just a little bit sick right now, and it's running a little late right now, and I checked the weather and I said, oh, I was gonna run in the morning because I haven't missed my runs, and I haven't missed anything, but it's gonna rain, it's gonna storm actually in the morning. I just checked the weather right now, and I said, well, I can't run in the morning or jog, so let me go do it tonight. So before I go to bed, I'm gonna go to bed in about maybe an hour and a half or two. I have to go jog, I have to go run right now. So I said, I gotta make this video, introduce you guys to my new equipment, and tell you how important it is. Don't wait another day. Don't put it by the wayside. Please, I'm begging you, man, go get healthy and fit. There is just, you can't continue life and take a look back and say, I wish I did this, or I wish I did that. You've conquered, you've done so many things, you've conquered so much, you've been so successful at all these things that you've done, but what about your health? You need to be successful in that too. If you're not, then nothing else is gonna be greater. So you need to focus on you, man. Do it, please. I'm telling you this because I'm telling myself this too. Do it, man. Invest. I mean, it doesn't take a lot. I mean, guys, look at, I got all this for the price of one light. All this for the price of one light. If you're new to this channel, please go ahead and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that little bell in the corner. Thank you so much for watching. They're going to be talking some more DJ stuff, some more lighting, some more workouts and stuff like that. I'm going to kind of talk a little bit more about my journey. I'm not really sure if I'm ready to show you my body. If it was a year ago, dude, I'd take it off and be like, hey guys, this is where I'm at right now, my abs and my stomach, my arms and this and that, but no way. In a year's time, mild heart attack, court, trying to fight for my daughter, and time for my daughter, and dealing with the stresses that you know, the ex is giving me has really took a toll on my body and my mind. And I'm ready to get healthy and stay strong and fit and bring you guys some more content and get out there, get some work and do these gigs and create some excitement, some life, and really make it happen. So you know, you're not dead yet. You're not dead, but here's one thing I would have loved a real personal trainer out there to tell me it when I was personal training. I did personal training for the longest time. And here's one thing I would have loved to tell my own clients, but I could not, because you just can't say these things. If you don't work out, you're gonna die. If you don't work out, you're going to die. You will. Now go work out and go get healthy. Love and respect to all people and all things living. This is Rocky. Bye-bye.